The following trance and self-hypnosis recording is copyright of Martin Johnson, 8020coaching.co.uk. If you are driving, looking after anyone, or doing anything else where you need all your conscious attention to be present, switch off this recording now. Wait until you can listen safely before you continue. If you are at a time when you can take a moment for yourself, without anything else important going on, find a place where you can relax without being disturbed, perhaps sitting in a favourite chair or lying down. And when you are ready, we can continue. And I wonder, have you ever been in a trance before, right now? If you have, you may have some conscious awareness of that unconscious experience, or perhaps semi-conscious, unconscious experience in ways which are different, or perhaps unconscious awareness that the conscious can just wander off, while the unconscious goes deeper. I don't know, or maybe you've even forgotten, and if not, you can just enjoy this experience as if you have before. Or if you have, you can just enjoy this experience as you have before, or in different ways that may surprise you. So whichever, or whether all, you might realize your ability to focus internally. There may be sounds you're aware of outside, and sounds that you can be aware of inside. Sensations outside and sensations inside. Things you may see outside and things you may see inside. Even to the extent that your eyelids can feel heavier. Or perhaps just one eyelid more than the other. Or could they flutter and begin to close? Or would you like them to stay open? Or have they really already closed? Whether they've closed actually or not, but on the inside. Have you ever wandered in the hills or countryside valleys, or along some other kind of safe, gentle path, enjoying the experience of just moving forward, journeying, taking steps along the path as the path unfolds? Just enjoying the experience of wandering, maybe purposefully, or maybe even not knowing consciously the purpose, because sometimes the unconscious understands more about the purpose than we are aware of, because your unconscious can process so much information in so many different kinds of ways. Your unconscious mind can make connections, and connections in ways far more connected, far more deeper than we can possibly realize at any one moment, letting it just unfold gradually over time, or sometimes more quickly. And does it matter whether those eyelids have closed fully now, or close later, or whether you can even be bothered to know just how fixed they've become? So almost it feels like they can't open or move. And even with your eyelids closed, that focus can happen in ways that allows the conscious mind to drift, unfocused, or focused on something else. I don't know. Like along a path, whether you see in the distance or the closeness immediately in front of you, or both, or maybe alternate, or some step in the middle. And maybe sometimes you descend even to an even deeper level. Have you ever noticed a point that you were heading towards, which you can see or sense or experience in some kind of way, and you realize there are a certain number of steps to go, 10 for example, and as you take that first step towards that destination or interim stage, you know that you are already 1/10 of the way there. And as you take the second step, you've gone twice as much already towards that place. And as you take a half step on the way to 3 steps, you are already 1/4 of the way there. And that can be reassuring, knowing that you are already 1/4 of the way there. Because when you've done 3 steps, you've already gone far beyond that, so that it's easier to go 4 and 5, knowing that when you've reached 5, you're halfway there, and only halfway to go. But as you are moving forwards, you are already past that point to allow a deeper kind of thinking. Now, quite quickly 6, and then 7 steps, so that maybe you can even see or get an experience of where you are heading in some kind of new way. Or maybe you are just enjoying this process of taking those steps, just letting things unfold, maybe with an uncertainty about what you'll find, or maybe a certainty about what you'll discover, or some degree of certainty and uncertainty. Because uncertainly, there will be certainties. And as you've done 8 steps, you've only got 1/5 to go. And 9 means you're just 1 step away. So that as you get ready to make that final step, you could let your mind wander completely off, knowing that inevitability of your destination can be reached so easily, and at the same time it could be possible to relax your whole body completely as 10 steps have been completed, which could allow you to pay attention to something important, or even more important, maybe something you weren't so consciously aware of, or consciously aware of the resources you do have available to get clarity or some new information about that thing that's important to explore now, or discover, or maybe just connect in with a sense of clarity. Maybe you can go deeper inside and just listen or connect with, or even experience a realization for you connected with all of this. Allow that to happen now. Take a moment to enjoy the rest of that discovery. And as you enjoy that connection, you can get a sense of how that makes things different in some kind of way, or maybe even familiarity about what you may have known but seem to have forgotten. And there it was, just there, waiting. Or maybe a completely new insight, or a number of insights. And does it matter the number of insights you've already found or continue to find? Because one insight can be as strong as a number of insights. And sometimes a number of small insights are even more important than one big one. And sometimes little insights lead to big insights. And a big insight can lead to some small insights, in some way allowing you to get greater perspective. Just knowing that can allow you to have confidence in, your ability is deeper than you may have thought possible. Your resources are more infinite than you may have imagined or could possibly imagine. And those resources can be so infinite that you don't even realize that you are accessing them, even now, or tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after that, over the weeks, months to come. How could you know and experience in some kind of way it's all possible, that you can connect with those deeper resources when you need them, to allow those insights and that clarity and how might that enable you to really relax, really deeply, and access a new level of calmness, so that you can, didn't you already, realize, let go of any tensions, let go of any worries, and instead experience a sense of something quite wonderful or surprising, or just a lovely feeling, I don't know, that is reassuring. So that you can take that full, enjoyable, undisturbed, calming, restoring rest, because you do have it all covered. You can trust your unconscious to take care of it all for you, letting your intuition emerge and guide you when you need it, so that you can enjoy a sense of order and know there is a right time to do things, and there is a right time to just let the rest happen. Might you enjoy that now, or later, or even both, or looking back afterwards, even allowing some time to let the natural processes just occur in their own time, so that you do make time for it all, whilst the mind and body keep clarity about which natural process you do have the power to access in the time and space and context that works best for you and for your full well-being. And how much do you realize it can also be nice to step back, because when you step back, it can be as nice as stepping forwards. Momentarily to pause and acknowledge what you've achieved. Reconnect with the steps you've made, just for the fun of it, or to connect with previous learnings, wisdom, understandings, or clarity, or all of them, as you move from step 10 to 9. And when you've done 9, you can so easily move to step 8. And when you've done 7, you're almost 1/3 of the way to that wider perspective, that sense of discovery. And 6 can allow you to see or sense even more. And 5 is a good mid-distance that allows you to experience things from both ends. And when you've come to step 4, you can clearly see step 1, or at least know or sense that step 1 is not far away now. And as you come out to 3, but not yet fully, you can just enjoy that experience, knowing that your strengths can grow more and more, so that you can enjoy that strength, even consciously being aware of just how much you are unconsciously aware and able, even after you wake up tomorrow morning, having slept a deep, refreshing sleep, and then feeling so fresh and ready, connected and clear, just as much as that experience can happen again and again as you sleep deeply and easily and well each night, so that as you move to 2, there's a sense of relief, of knowing you know where you are, just one step away as you move to 1. And as you get to 1, you can realize your ability to focus internally, sounds and sensations, and also to be more aware of sounds outside and sensations outside, but not fully yet, only at the rate that you can realize consciously and or unconsciously your awareness of being in a trance before right now, so that you can enjoy emerging, coming up to full conscious awareness now, excited about the next time that you can go into a trance or other kind of relaxation, and coming right up even more now, completely, fully conscious, aware, with eyes right open, ready for the next thing that you would like to do. Welcome back. Well done.